Oh, I don't even know how to start this video, but we're just gonna freestyle this one, boys. What's going on? It's your boy Noody, and judging off the title of this video, I guess you guys know what I'm gonna be talking about here. Before I dive straight into this topic, I do have to give a quick disclaimer that this video is specifically for people who are familiar with me, for my subscribers, for people who have, watched me for a long time and have a good understanding of who I am. If you don't know who I am, this video probably won't appeal to you whatsoever, but go ahead and watch if you like. Now, if you've clicked on this video, you're either thinking like one of two things. You're either looking at this negatively, because you obviously are used to seeing me be a big supporter of Guild Wars 2 in the community, and you probably think I'm going to get on here talking negatively about Guild Wars 2, which is definitely not the case. And on the other hand, you might be happy because a lot of people have quit Guild Wars 2 and like to see other people quit Guild Wars 2, so neither of those are true. I'm not going to be bashing Guild Wars 2. It's not my intention at all. If you're someone looking into Guild Wars 2, this video is not going to help you at all. That's just all I'm saying. But with all that said, look, we're going to dive straight into this, and for me to do that, I have to give you guys some backstory. Alright, so we are going back to 2012, I believe, is right? The year that Guild Wars 2 came out is 2012. I was, at the time, 16 years old, so I'm currently 25, going on 26. Man, it's getting old. But I was literally a kid. I was a teenager getting on Guild Wars 2. Previously was pretty deep into gaming, but Guild Wars never really as deep as I got into Guild Wars 2. It was at a somewhat low point in my life where a lot of things in my life weren't going the way I wanted to. So discovering Guild Wars 2 and, diving straight into that sort of gave me an escape from that. So with that being said, I was pretty much instantly hooked into this new world that I'd discovered. I was making like so many friends on the game. I started my own guild. I sort of had a sense of leadership and purpose on this game that I was lacking in real life. But so far, you're probably viewing this as like a bit of a positive. So like Guild Wars 2 sort of was my outlet to some of the problems that I had going on in my personal life at the time. So obviously I was making friends on there. I actually dated people, which is kind of cringe, but I mean, it happened. I dated people through the game, and I met people in real life through the game, like the friends I'd made on there. Guild Wars 2 was literally like a big chunk of my life. That big of a chunk of my life that the game pretty much became my life. Like, it got to the point where it was literally getting in the way of things. And I know some of you may be able to relate to what I'm saying so far, because a lot of us gamers do have this sort of thing in common. Some people can play video games casually without sinking countless hours into it, without thinking about it a lot. And then there's some other people, which was definitely me, who sunk a lot of time into Guild Wars 2. It got to the point where I would go to uni, all I'd be thinking about was Guild Wars 2. Like, I'd be texting my guild like while I'm in class, talking about like stuff we want to do and all that sort of shit, to the point where, as I mentioned already, it was negatively starting to take over my life. We're gonna fast forward a long time to up until the point when I started making YouTube videos, and that sort of eased like the voice in the back of my head that knew I was spending way too much time on this game, that my addiction to this game was affecting my life in many negative ways, and that I really was taking this video game too seriously. It sort of eased that because I had a way to justify it. I was putting out content, making people laugh, making people happy, informing people on how to play the game, and I at the same time I was earning income off of playing this game, so it sort of justified that part of it to me. Now we're going to jump ahead to the current times, the last year or so. Many of you have noticed, I mean, if you know me from the start till now, it's not very hard to tell that I'm like a completely different person to what I was when I first started making Guild Wars 2 videos. Being able to talk so freely on cam, like being much more confident in myself, appearance wise I look completely different, and just personality wise I've developed so much. I remember when I'd done my face reveal on Twitch, and I was literally like ridden with anxiety and like fear and like all that sort of shit just to do my face reveal. And then like look at me now, like completely different person. So I began going through a lot of like different experiences throughout life. One of the biggest steps that sort of made me start changing was ending my 5-year relationship that started from Guild Wars 2. That literally like a lot of time, money, sweat and tears was put into. Living in Australia, having a girlfriend in America, going back and forth to the point where she ended up moving in with me. Ending that was like the first step that led me onto this new journey that sort of brought me to where I am now. And what came after that was a handful of experiences that sort of like made me realize there's so much more. There's so much more in life than video games, and obviously, to be specific here, Guild Wars 2. I started going to the gym. I got my social life 10 times better. I started like following good habits and minimizing the negative ones as much as I possibly could. And I started dating and becoming a lot more successful in terms of like my value as someone in the dating world. Because previously, I had this idea that I was just someone who, you know, spent so much time on Guild Wars 2. I didn't really value anything outside of that. But I started shifting that effort into other areas of my life. And that sort of brought me to the point that I'm at now. So as a result of all this stuff, my time I spent on Guild Wars 2 just kept drastically getting lower. Kept getting lower. Kept getting lower. You guys know I've put over 10,000 hours into Guild Wars 2. As sad as that is, if you add that up, sure there's maybe some AFK hours and stuff like that, but if you add that up, I think, like, this is just roughly off the top of my head, I can't remember, like, I've done this like months ago, but it was something like a year and a half. I spent my time rather sitting in a chair playing Guild Wars 2, or streaming, or filming content, or that sort of shit. Like, a year and a half, boys. I'm 25 and a year and a half of my life was spent dedicated to Guild Wars 2. That's just in the game. That's not even like all the mental time, all the time I was thinking about Guild Wars 2, all the time I was like planning stuff to do with Guild Wars 2. Like a year and a half, boys. That's just on the main account. And then I went from that, from playing every single day for countless hours after work, whenever I've really got a chance, going from that to maybe like 2-3 times a week, then going down to like 1 time a week, then going down to like almost never, like not logging in a month. And then where I'm at now, where I haven't played the game in over 3 months. If you check my last login, it was maybe like a month ago or something. That was literally just to give out the MRGA prizes. And then I logged straight off the game. I have not played Guild Wars 2 in over 3 months. Keep in mind, this video is completely freestyle. I'm literally just talking whatever comes to my head. So you're probably thinking, alright, you're dragging it, get to the point, what's going on now? What's next for me, and what I've spent countless months thinking about, planning, sort of like, I just let it marinate in my head, and I 100% am certain that this is the path I want to take. I've found the next step for me, and that is actually helping people get from where I was as an avid video gamer, as someone who spent so much time and effort into video games, going to someone who's completely changed their life for the better. Now, I know a lot of you might be eye rolling because, trust me, I was in your position where I hated, like, my own family, my own brother, my ex-girlfriend and stuff like that. Everyone told me I had a problem with like how much time I'm sinking into video games, how much I'm neglecting other areas of my life. And I always eye rolled and I always thought they were exaggerating. But guys, it's when you think you don't have a problem, those people are the ones who need it the most, honestly. Like when you are not able to accept that yourself, that you've got a problem, that's when it's worth taking a listen. Just bear with me, because I promise you, a lot of the stuff I'm going to teach you guys is going to be very relatable, because I was in the exact same position you're in now. Exact same position, I promise you. Low points in my life, spent countless hours on video games. Sure, you might have been like still working and stuff like that, but are you really living your life the way you want to live it? And that's sort of the direction that I'm going to go in. Starting a whole new channel, guys. If you go over to that channel right after this one, I'm already going to have a video uploaded there to like welcome the boys, welcome everyone coming along. But to be very general with like the topics I'm going to be going over, it's going to obviously be everything self-improvement related. So I'm going to be talking about gym. I'm going to be talking about like getting your physical appearance right, improving your dating life, getting good habits into your life, getting your confidence up, finding your passion, becoming more successful, like just how to deal with life in a much better, positive way that's going to make you like be a lot more fulfilled with yourself, a lot more happy with who you become. You're going to conquer challenges. Pretty much all of the above is what I'm going to be talking about. The subjects, the topics, the countless like experiences, it's all going to be wrapped up in this channel. And I promise you're going to be benefiting just as much as I did, if not more, because I'm going to be teaching you how to avoid the mistakes I made and what worked. Like guys, I'm telling you now, like I have to emphasize this so much. If I could change my life so drastically, you definitely can as well. Like I'm not even saying this to sell you anything. It's just like genuinely, this is like a passion I have of mine, because I've seen such ridiculous benefits of like taking other areas of my life more seriously and distancing myself from like the negative things in my life. It makes me like really want to help other people in the same way, especially like the boys, the people who've supported me on this channel, like the people who've supported me through Guild Wars 2, the friends I've made on Guild Wars 2, like all that sort of stuff. Like I want to bring everyone up with me. With this new channel, I'm going to be uploading very, very frequently. And I know you've heard me say that in the past. I know I've made false promises in the past, but guys, this is something I'm genuinely like, this is sort of like my mission now. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. Guild Wars 2 content was more just because, oh, well, my whole channel is based around Guild Wars 2, so I'll make Guild Wars 2 content. And it wasn't something I was really enjoying. I mean, when you play a game for so long, like, you can only have so much passion left for it, right? But this is like the next chapter. This is what I'm motivated and driven to do. So I can promise you, I want to make content. I've already got a lot of videos recorded that haven't been uploaded, obviously, like waiting for the release of this new channel, which is out now. So the description has the new channel. You're going to benefit a lot from this, and if you don't want to go that way, if you don't want to follow the new channel, that is what it is. I mean, it's not going to be for everyone. I started this channel knowing that, and I'm moving away from this personal, like this Noody channel, because I can't neglect the past. This was a part of like my past, what got me to where I am now. And there was a lot of videos on here that people enjoy, and obviously I want to go back and watch from time to time for nostalgia. So this channel is staying as it is. I don't know if I'll use it in the future for other purposes, but this channel is staying as it is. You've always got these videos to go back and watch, but going forward, the future is going to be on my new channel, which is in the description. If you guys go there and subscribe, like, it will genuinely mean a lot. Watch the new video that's on there right now, and we're all going to benefit out of this, boys. I'm really excited. I genuinely am. I guess, like, the way to end this video is just, like, a thank you to everyone who supported me over the years. Like, I've been on this channel for, like, I don't even... When did I even start this channel? I think it was 2018. 2018. It started 2018. So what's, like, 4 years. 4 years I was uploading content, and you guys really supported me. So whether you come to the new channel or not, like, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the whole Noody run, and on to bigger and better things. For those who are coming over to the new channel, thank you so much. Can't wait. Like, I'm actually so excited to start this new chapter. I promise you guys won't regret it. And I think that's about it. Yeah, like, go over to the new channel and watch the new video, boys. It's in the description, and make sure you subscribe on that channel. And peace out one last time.